We're in Goleta, California, and this is the Coronado Butterfly Preserve. It's the 8th of July, and this is the world-famous location where you see all the butterflies coming through, where you hear about it, the monarchs. And of course you've also heard about the troubles they've had with development and stuff like that. In fact, there's one right there. It's not really the time of year for them. When it is, this place is covered with butterflies everywhere. I don't know if you can see that, but there it is. It's the wrong time of year, and it's the wrong time of day, but otherwise, this is what it looks like right now. There's pathways to walk through there. Look at that bird. That's a very interesting bird. We don't have any zoom. That's too bad.
A mockingbird.
That's a mockingbird?
Really?
We've got a blue-bellied lizard down here too. I guess he's gone. He went underneath. Oh, there he goes. You see him? There he goes. He's on top of the log right there. They do push-ups.
Good morning.
Right there. Look at that. Goodbye, Mr. Lizard.
Part of the preserve up here, and they have a program where they're planting natural plants up in here that have been here, indigenous trees and plants that they plant. And this is done under a grant from the university.
Which university is that?
University of Southern California.
UCSB.
UCSB, University of California, Santa Barbara, excuse me.
Going down the little path. Here's a butterfly marker. Now that's a monarch, for you guys who haven't seen them before. And monarchs you can find across the United States, especially in the southern half.
They migrate from Canada up to Mexico. Yeah, from Canada down to Mexico. And they do it in up to 5 generations.
5 generations for one migratory time, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
They winter down here, and they'll winter in Mexico, then they fly north to a couple generations up to Canada, and then they come back. My friend is a mechanical engineer, and he built this bridge down here we're coming up to.
We got some very interesting patterns of shadow. That would be some pretty good photographs. Here's the bridge. See it from the side here. It's a little creek running through it.
And in the rainy season, of course, this creek is flowing. Right now it's not. We have eucalyptus trees and, of course, oak trees back here. The oak trees are native trees where the eucalyptus have been imported.
Oh, look at there.
That's something else. They're not native, no. I can't remember the name of them, but they're not native.
Entering the Elwood, Maine Monarch Butterfly Grove. Protect the trees and butterflies, horses and no bicycles, no vehicles, no paintball.
In the rainy season, this is all wet in here, and this is a necessary footbridge that you have to use, or you're going to get pretty muddy. And then that creek runs underneath this little tiny bridge here.
Here are various kinds of birds.
We are now entering the butterfly area itself. They can be located anywhere in these type trees here. They hang in large groups from individual branches, and they'll be so thick they kind of cover up the leaves even. And we'll see a view area up here.
The sign right there, it must have had trouble. It says, "Don't slide down the hills."
Yeah.
Of the ravines.
This is the lookout area for the butterflies. The last time I were here, they were hanging from these branches right here, and they were just thick in there, virtually covering up the leaves. Their numbers have been down a lot in the last year or two due to encroachment of mankind and losing the habitat and their food source. Plus, I guess weather can affect them quite a bit too.
Elwood, Maine Monarch Butterfly Grove, one of the largest monarch sites in the U.S. They arrive in the fall, stay the spring. They shelter in the trees to survive in the winter. And this is one of the main areas. This is the top of a ravine, as you can see. Or maybe I don't know if you can tell that or not, but there's a ravine right there.
One time the butterflies got started and they formed like a vertex. And they just up. It lasted for maybe 5 to 10 seconds, and then they dispersed. And the vertex was right out here. It was a very spectacular thing to see, but I've never seen it.
I've seen a different kind of butterfly do it.
Have you?
Yeah, in Washington. It is a very interesting thing to watch. It looks like a little tornado of butterflies.
Yeah, tornado of butterflies. When the butterflies are here, Goleta has Dulcins that come out and describe the life cycle of the butterfly and see that people don't disturb them. And they will take and describe their habitat for you and answer any questions you have. Right now it's very quiet and peaceful, and we're quite near the ocean here.
I saw a sign, elevation 20 feet of Goleta. Population 18,400. And in the distance we hear a dove. Hoo-hoo. No, not quit. And there's a woodpecker over here, which also now quit. Here's a different one. It just landed right there. There he goes. Bye-bye butterfly.